Hi everyone, it's Carolyn from In the Gray, and today is planting day. So I always plant my tomatoes first because they're my favorite, and so today I thought I would show you how to plant a tomato plant. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I do is put on my work gloves because, well, the soil gets damp and I get it all under my nails, and I like to work without that hassle if possible. It's not always possible. Then you're going to need some tools. I like to use a Hori Hori. I have several versions of this. It's a really handy tool. You can cut things with it, dig really nicely, narrow hole. Another great tool is this shovel. This one is a Fiskars, and it has measurements for how deep you can plant things. So those are my tools. I also have my clippers because this is the tomato plant we're going to plant. Now, this one says it's a paste or a Robuson. This is a tomato that I saved the seeds from last year, and I didn't remember which one it was. It was open pollinated, so I don't know what kind of tomato I'm going to get, which is exactly why I'm giving space to this tomato in my garden. So what you want to do is you want to dig a hole deep enough. I'm going to go ahead and trim off all of these extra leaves because I'm sure, as you've heard, tomato plants have the ability to take all of this stem and turn it into roots. So I'm actually going to cut, this one has a little bit of sun damage on it, so I'm actually going to cut that one off as well. And I'm going to plant all the way up to here. Okay, I'm going to keep my tag and put my tag at the front of the bed so I can locate it when everything is growing. And I have my hole dug. In the hole, I go ahead and add just about a tablespoon or a small handful of eggshells that I've prepared by drying them out and heating them in the oven. I'm sorry, washing them out and heating them in the oven. And this is just supposed to help with blossom end rot. And then when I take them out of the pots, typically what I do is just put my fingers over the stem, flip the entire thing upside down, squeeze just a little bit, and then it comes out. So I take that, loosen those roots just a little bit. Put her in there. Then we're just going to fill in our soil. And our first tomato is planted. It's a really good idea to mulch your garden bed. What I do is get everything planted, and then I come back through and I put down newspaper, or you can use those things you get in the weekly ads. As long as they're not like the glossy pages, you want them to be able to absorb some water. So I put down the newspaper, and then I take straw. The straw sometimes has some seeds in it, but those are really easy weeds to combat versus everything else. As you can see, we did line the bottom of this new garden bed with cardboard, so to help prevent the weeds from coming through. Some of them still will, but we're going to do our best to keep on top of that. So you might also have noticed that I have this cattle panel on T-posts up above this bed where I'm planting tomatoes, and that's just so that I can help support them as they grow. I tried using tomato cages with some additional supports on them last year, and they just didn't work out well. So we're going to try it this way. I've heard this is a really great method, and that's what we're going to do this year. So that's how I plant my tomato plants. I hope that you are enjoying putting in your garden soon, if not yet. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.